So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Looking to throw. McCauley. Rifles one. That's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ballgame.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
60 Bobcats, 19 Tigers, Dragon 60. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Buffalo 18.
Here's Milton. And incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Second and 10.
19 sight, 19, Khalid. 6 Warriors, 70. Mustang 19. Ready.
To throw, it's Milton. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 11, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Check smash, check smash. 18, Pioneer.
To throw is Milton. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a 1st down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Cowboys.
79 Broncos. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready, right?
Here's Milton now to throw. Connecting on the out route here with Higgins. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that, because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Trap 60, trap 60. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Throwing is Milton. Gets it underneath to Blue. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. So the completion good for 7 there. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 4-yard line.
Let's go. Purple 80. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
They'll run. This is Jaden Blue. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jaden Blue, his 25th touchdown, tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Cowboys take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. Pushing his way through. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Now 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. Anthony. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. The Panthers at 5-7 now on the year. And Charles, they were losers last time. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll make it 2nd down.
Check, smash. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18, Pioneer. Dragon, 60. Ready.
Back to throw. McCauley. Caught along the left side by Howard. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Well, this defense for the Cowboys very strong in that victory a week ago.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Here we go. Hey, smash. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Buffalo 18. Ready, right?
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And a throw there going to be incomplete. And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, and they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again, just like last week. Each game is its own entity, treated as such.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Come on.
As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
Three.
They'll try and run again with Blue. And they'll get him down here at the 23. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Trap 50, trap 60. Mustang 19. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Milton. A throw out wide, going to be incomplete. You look at this Carolina defense. Well, this unit, very tough to throw against. Currently second best in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's 2nd and 10.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, no street. 18, Pioneer. 19 tight, 19 tight. 19 Lions. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Now Milton. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Across midfield. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
Milton's pass intercepted.
So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
Sam Williams bringing him down that time.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defense in front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Let's go now. Go.
Off play action. McCauley. Throw caught by Flowers. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Buffalo 18.
From the gun on 3rd down. McCauley. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. Anthony. Hard running at the 15. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Check.
They'll keep it on the ground. Anthony. And now they're going to get him down at the line of scrimmage. Saw the linebacker, Damone Clark, coming through with a stop.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Ready up.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
Looking to throw. McCauley. This will be caught at about the 5. And the Panthers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here and just load up for it and see what happens.
And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. A great play there. His 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And this late season game, of course, not lacking for drama when you talk about the AFC playoff picture.
Yeah, in a sense, it's the haves versus the have-nots because this group on offense, they'd be a wild card if the postseason started today, but they know the guys on the other side of the ball are still in that dreaded in-the-hunt category, and they're hungry for a win today.
He finds Pickens over the middle. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3. The 28-yard line.
Hey! 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Buffalo 18. Go!
Operating from the gun. Milton. That is caught by Lamb. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
Now!
A gain of 29 yards.
18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Check. Panther 11, Panther 11. Trap 60. Ready.
Back to throw. Milton. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
60 Eagles. 19 tight. No streak. Cup 19. 18 Rattler.
Again, he'll drop to throw. That'll be complete to Blue. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 17-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now they'll change things around before the snap.
60 Bison.
On first down, it's Blue. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
And that's exactly exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
19 Tiger. Rig alert. 79 Broncos. 60 Maverick.
They go again with Blue. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Ready.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Kennedy Lion. Big Lion. Ready, run.
They'll try to run for it with Blue. But he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. Warrior 70. Ready.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
It is definitely hard to find space near the goal line. You always want to have a guy in the game running it who can create his own.
Ready.
It's a quarterback sneak. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Aubrey now for the point after. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
14. Panthers 7.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
Okay, ready?
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Come 19. Come Cougar 19. Let go.
Looking to throw. McCauley. A short one there, caught by Likely. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
Let's go. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle.
It's out. It's loose. And while all of that was going on, we have an injured player out there in need of some attention. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down. A minute 55 left to go in the first half of play. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Come on. Set. 70 Timberwolves. Reload. Seven Pirates.
The drive starts with a run by Blue. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Pioneer. Ready. Dragons. Cowboy 80. Cougar 19. Mustang 19. Buffalo 18. 70 Rangers.
Now they'll change things up. Here's a 2nd and 7. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Backfield empty here. It's 3rd and long.
18, Robert. 18. Here we go. Set. Panther 11. Hawk 70. Warrior 70. Set. Hurt. Lion. Ready.
Back to throw. Milton. And he's caught. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Cup 19. Cup 19. Tight, 19 tight, 79 Broncos.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's got his man in stride, complete. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves. Go, check, smash, check. Hurt. 60 Bobcat, 18 Pioneer, 7 Pirates. Scope.
Operating from the gun, Milton. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
First down.
12 more yards there and another first down.
39-yard line.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection.
Here we go, here we go. Trap 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Buffalo 18. Dragon 60. 18, Robert, 18.
They'll look to throw again. And he just throws this one away. That was a bit strange, and here comes the flag. We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly second and long.
Cougar 19. Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Back to throw again. Able to hit his target Lamb. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
63-yard attempt.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and this will remain a one-touchdown game.
One of the few things that hasn't gone right in this first half. They had a chance there for late points, but this one winds up off the mark.
Get it! 70 Lions! Ready.
All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Jake Bailey set to kick off.
A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as we'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Unlock Lions! Unlock Lions! Ready, ready! Mustang 19, Cowboy 80!
They begin with a carry for Blue. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Ready! Panthers, 79 Broncos! 60 Maverick! 60 Maverick! 19 Lions! Cup 19! Cup 19! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
Play clock down to 5, and they're going to burn a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Second and 9.
Let's go! 70 Simple Warriors, 70!
They'll run up the middle here with Blue. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. 24 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
They've got the lead early here in the third quarter, and runs like that are how they establish that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
19 targets, 65 catches.
And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Ready? 19 tight, 19 tight. Here we go, set. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Buffalo 18. Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Operating from the gun, Milton gets this into the hands of Blue. And he's going to be wrangled down quickly after the catch up at the 45-yard line.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Mustang 19.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. From the left side here, and it's complete. And he's brought down. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
19. 79 Broncos.
Back to throw now on first down. Left side to Lamb. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. Go.
They go with Blue between the tackles. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. J.C. Horn up to make the tackle. Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9.
Bronco 80. Hey, smash. Check, smash. Check, smash. 65 catch, 65 catch. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 19 Lions. Warriors 70. 18 Pioneers.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, didn't look his way at all in the first half, and I'll bet you the offense coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
They need to get this to the 24 on third down.
70 Lions. Cup 19. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Operating from the gun, Milton. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
Brandon Aubrey on for the Cowboys field goal. A 46-yard attempt.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they will move up by 10 now. 17-7.
Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
Dances by him. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
18 Cardinals, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that, the nickel look. 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then? You take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 74 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Ready,
On first down, Anthony knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play, second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Panther 11, Panther 11. Buffalo 18.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Complete to Likely on the out route. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Go! Count 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Check smash, check smash. Go!
And they'll run with ETN. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Trevor Etienne hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Panthers have got it back to within a score. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive.
18, Pioneer.
Here's Milton. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up.
70, 19 Lions. Ready.
To throw, it's Milton. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals. 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
To throw is Milton. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
It's a 47-yard punt, but they did give up 10 on the return. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Second down at 6 now from the 42.
Panthers 60, Panthers 60.
Looking to throw. McCauley. Hyatt there to grab it. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
A gain of 6.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Ready? 70 Lions.
They'll look to throw here on first down. A short one there, caught by Likely. And he's across midfield from 149 to the other 49. A gain of just 2.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
And we're back now in Charlotte. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Second and 7.
Here we go, here we go. 6, Cowboy 80. Check. Go.
Running out of the gun with ETN. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. The completion on first didn't get much, and now the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down.
19 Tiger.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Damone Clark. And now off to the races, down the right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
The kicker on
Charles, he was looking for just a short throw, kept it in range for the rare linebacker pick six.
And give him full credit for his focus. He just kept the quarterback in his sights, and where he was looking to throw, he positioned himself perfectly to be there for the interception. He made the play of the game for his defense right there.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Oh, he shifts past him. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick six. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A two-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock.
Throwing after the interception. McCauley. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Jalen Hyatt, his intended receiver.
But it'll be second down.
DeMarvion overshot on the coverage.
Cardinal. Get it. 18 Cardinal.
Straight ahead, Etienne.
Good move at the 30. And he brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
That was a good forceful run, and it demonstrates why you've got to put your body on a runner when you're trying to tackle him. If you just go in there and just try and get him down with arm tackles, usually doesn't work very well, and we saw in that play, he'll run right through those attempted plays.
The Panthers on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
And they'll go again with Etienne.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on third down.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Now he's going to step up and run. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
And that's a lesson learned from the previous drive. Last time he forced one, and it turned into a pick six. Here, he knows better, and he just throws that one away.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Here we go, shot. Cougar 19, Viking 18. Go street. Motion. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Operating from the gun. McCauley. He has Hyatt over the middle. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Here we go. 70 Lions.
A former Oklahoma State Cowboys, Chuba Hubbard.
And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there, 4th and 3.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this third down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Panther 11, Panther 11. Mustang 19.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Shedding through the defense. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him now over 3,000 yards passing on the campaign.
And Brandon, I think we have to start to think about where we are in the season, because right now, 4,000 is not out of the question. I think a big game or two, he's certainly capable of getting that done.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Back to throw. McCauley.
On target to his man, likely.
And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Ready?
Looking to throw. McCauley.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Red. Cougar 19. Let go.
They'll run out of the gun. It's Hubbard.
And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Pioneer. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 19 type, 19 type. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready, ready.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And his kick here is good. And this is back down to a 7-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first down. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
51 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Good push from the offensive line, and they've done well so far to build this lead. Now they've got to get things to the finish line, and that's a solid pickup there to begin the drive.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Here's a give, left side, Blue with it. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring it up a key third down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means it might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key third down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go.
Panthers, 79 Broncos. 70 Rangers.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're facing a critical third down now as they try to hold on to this lead. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Buffalo 18. Black Warriors 70. Dragon 60. Go Street. Mustang 19. Panther 11. Panther 11. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Here's Milton now to throw. Got an open man. It's Pickens. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Street.
They hand it off. It's Blue. And he will have a Cowboys first down, and that should be that.
I have to jump into myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line, and I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. They'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Now a handoff to Blue running left side. And they'll get this down to the 10. It's a gain of 15, and that ought to just about put an end to this one.
And that's the type of run that they're looking for, because they'll need to continue to rely on them to move the sticks in this tight game in order to preserve this lead.
It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away.
Tag! Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Alert, alert. Let's go.
Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. Didn't get to the sticks, but that's an ideal carry there on 1st down, isn't it?
I mean, now you're 2nd and 1. Although, you know, in the NFL, even if he picked up the 1st down, I don't think it's a big difference because the clock doesn't stop.
Yeah, not like college.
Right. If it's college football, you want to 2nd and 1 is probably better than picking up the 1st down, because in college football, the clock stops with every 1st down and actually aids the defense in that situation.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Blue will take this into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Touchdown, Dallas.
So another rushing touchdown for him this year. Boy, he's found the end zone quite a bit so far. Charles, that now an even 20 scores on the season.
And you know how often we use the term, probably I overuse the term, imposing their will? Well, these defenses have become really powerless to stop him. That's what we've seen from him and his team this year. You know he's getting the ball down here in the red zone, but he's just got that strength of will himself, and he's used it to great effect.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Get it. 70 Timberwolves. Hut, hut.
And they take a knee. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys.
So they came in here facing a very tall task, going against the NFL's #1 ranked defense, but they got the job done. Charles, really an outstanding performance.
They certainly showed that they weren't going to be intimidated, didn't they? They took out the best defense in the NFL today, took it right to them, and that's against a group of guys that is used to shutting people down. To me, this is going to be a signature moment for this team's season.
So for Dallas, it's a 10th win on the year as they move to 10-3. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for Carolina, it's going to all but eliminate them from the playoff picture as they fall to 5-8. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to MetLife Stadium to take on the New York Giants. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.